Hello, Arcanox Knights. Holo here. We're about to start our next episode, or installment, as I usually say, of Shadowrun Dragonfall. Welcome, everyone. I hope you guys have been having a good week. This episode will be going up on Wednesday, if I have my numbers, my days correct. So, I hope everybody's been having a good week. So we're going to continue on with this. If you guys remember correctly, we started the trial run. Things didn't go so great because of James, the big old douchebag. Our jerk-face McGee is what we're calling him. Now the guards are on alert, and we're trying to make our way out, to the apartment to plant the surveillance equipment. Hopefully we'll be able to get out quickly from there. I don't know what we're going to run into when we get there. So let's go and open this up. The panel should just be 1111. One. All ones. Yeah, same thing. Use the code. Submit. Maintenance override accepted. Sweet. Mage wipes spatters of blood from his cheek with the back of his hand. He attacked me. Our elf. He tried to kill me. You've been insulting him ever since we arrived here. What did you think was going to happen? His face flushes red. If you'd been a better group leader, you wouldn't have let that happen. You'd have... Shut up! Just stop talking. We're both sick to death of you. You need me to. To finish the run, yes. To finish the mission, yeah. That's true. But if you don't shut that smug mouth of yours right now, you're going to arrive at your meeting without a tongue. Without another word, the mage turns and stalks off in the direction of the penthouse. Good, I finally got him to shut up. Let's place some cameras. You place the first camera. It adheres to the ceiling with an audible click. James steps forward, his fingers bent. He whispers a long string of hushed syllables that seem to vibrate in your mind. For a moment, nothing seems to happen. Then you blink, and the camera is gone. Done. Get moving on to the next one. Okay, there's another one in here. Let's place it in the kitchen. The second camera clicks into a heating vent. The lens irises to adjust to the light. Oh yeah, of course. James repeats the previous performance, and the camera fades from view. Now there is something that we could pick up here. We weren't told to take anything from the client's house, though. And this is where we're supposed to be professional. We're in the run, so side things, that's one thing, but taking something from the place where we're placing cameras and don't want, well, so that might disguise the attempt, so yeah, maybe we will. Place the last camera, James steps forward, then turns to stare you in the eye. When we get through with this run, I'm going to tell my handler all about you. You won't work for the lodge again, not because you're an incompetent leader, but because I have pull, and I don't like you very much. What do you have to say about that? You can do whatever you want when we're done with this. For now, shut your mouth and finish the job. This entire run is a test. Yeah, this entire run is a test. I think that you're here to tempt me into losing my cool. That isn't going to happen. That infuriating smirk returns to his face. Yeah, that's right. This is all about you. Just keep on believing that and see where it gets you. He whispers to the third camera. Hang on, the cat is going to bad place. Oh gosh, she's gone. Well, the cat's somewhere behind the desk. I don't know. We'll see if she pops up somewhere. She might just jump right up here. I don't know. Cat, what are you doing? You guys want to see her? Oh gosh, she's running away. I made a loud noise. She didn't like that. Sorry guys, you don't get to see the cat. Maybe another day. Maybe another day. Her name's Peanut. He whispers to the third camera, and soon enough, it fades from view. That's it. We're done. Let's go. Alright. Now we just gotta get to the U-Bahn. And see if we can get into any of these other rooms, maybe. 302. Nope, we don't have the code, so we'll just go ahead and go. I'm sure we're gonna have to fight our way out the downstairs, but that's alright. Not a big deal. We'll make it through. We'll make it through. Alright. Yep, there's the guards. Alright. do over there. James could be on cover. Oh, that was Holo. I want James to be on cover too. Jaina, you're just gonna... You know what? You're gonna come up here. You're gonna stun this dude. Oh, she can't see him. Dang. Well, that means that she can't get hurt either, so that's good. We're gonna acid blast this guy. Yes! Negative 6 HP per round. Nice. Shoot the crud out of this dude. Jaina doesn't... Oh, she does have line of sight. He's just out of range for that other gun. That's good. Uh-oh. Jaina! No! Oh, well, that wasn't so bad. That was, like, minimal damage. Oh, crap. Okay, she's alright. Holo, let's kill this dude so we can get back to Jaina. Okay. Jaina, get over here. And take your shot. Oh, well, she left again. We're never going to see the cat on stream. It's just not going to happen. Should have had her move, but he's lower on health. So we'll move James over and have him take this shot. It's not going to hit. Nope. There wasn't much of a chance of that. I'm the one that didn't move. Okay, well, that's fine. Oh, well, she's still running away. Oh well. Higher chance to kill her. Good. That's what I needed to happen. Can I hit her with this stun? Oh, she gotta move closer. Crap. Well, that's good. She's got negative 6 AP. She's not going anywhere. Come on, dude. She's not even moving. There we go. And let's reload. And take that shot. Yes! Alright, well now we can leave. I wish that wouldn't have gone south like that. I would rather not have gotten into a big firefight with all the guards, but... You know, sometimes that's just what you've got to do. Although we're probably going to get into more fights outside. At least it made the stream, or the recording interesting. Alrighty. Let's have the mage real quick. It's not actually a spirit, I guess. Oh wait, no, it's on the other side. You can't see it yet. We'll have everybody move up kind of here. I'll move up with him so I can have you heal him next round. Jaina, you're gonna move right here. I don't want you out on your own. You avoided. That's fine. Take your shots at Holo. Not grenades. Oh, negative 1 AP. That's not super bad. That's not great. It means I won't be able to move this round like I was hoping. Because I'm gonna have to heal James. But I can't have James move over here so that he's not in line of sight anymore. She has a heal kit too. I might have her hit Holo up. Actually, I'm going to do that. That's good. Alright, so next round we can move everybody up. Theoretically. I'm going to move James over here. That way he can activate this. Theoretically next round. Holo's going to move right here and switch to a shotgun. Well, he won't need to switch yet. And she's going to move right here so that she's in taser range, I think. But we really run right past people. Awesome. That was fantastic, Josh. Way to be smart. Oh! Oh, no. Well, James is kind of a douche, but I'll save him. Thank you. She'll let her tase. Yeah, oh well. Yeah, we'll move and attack. She's gonna be out in the open, but she should be okay. Oh well, she would have been okay. Oof. Painful. Best chance to hit is him. He's not dead like I was hoping. Let's reload. And try and stun. Yes, okay, stun. Good. So we won't be able to move next round. Let's try and kill this guy. Good. Now let's try and stun him again. Keep him stun locked. Yes, he's stun locked. Okay, good. Oh crap! I forgot to save James. Crap! Oh no! Oh crap! No! Well! Oh well. We'll see what happens. Keep your stun lock, maybe. Yep. Take the shot. Oh, I could have done that. Oh well. Might not hit. Can you hit him with the stun again? Can't believe I just forgot to save James. Oh well. Oh great, we got more to do here. And just Jaina and I. And like no more health at all. Okay, I've got Bumonas though, so if all else fails we can resort to those. Move up Holo. Move Jaina up. Oh, that's the big dude. This is gonna suck. Full auto. Kill him. Please. Oh crap. Move. Reload that for next round. I was gonna get hit. Oh, okay, well that wasn't so bad. Move around the corner. I need aim. Okay, good, that's some damage. Ah, crap, I need to move her up. Let's do that. Okay, good, he's still trying to hit me. Give him some good shots, and let's stun lock this dude. Good, good, good. He's done. That's exactly what we wanted. Ever reload. And then let's kill this guy. Yes! Okay, good. Ah, man, I can't believe I forgot to save James. Crap. I did not mean to do that. I'm sure that's going to have a negative effect on my end results here. But you know what? That's some of the fun of playing on these Let's Plays, though. Normally, I would have reloaded that save. But, since we're doing these Let's Plays and such, especially in games with choices and when things matter that happen, it makes it a little bit more interesting because I won't go back and reset it. So we'll see what happens. I mean, if I failed it, I failed it. It was my responsibility to take care of you. You met that responsibility, Holo. In spades. Now please, call your contact and tell him that the job is done. I want to be on the next train out of here, and after that I never even want to think about the lodge again. Enter the comm code that Luca Deer gave you. You punch Luca Deer's comm code into your PDA. A few seconds later, you hear the telltale click of a successful connection. Deer's voice pours out of your PDA speakers. Hello, the job is done, I trust. Yes, everything has been completed to your specifications. Very good. Now if you please, give me a status update on the members of your team. The elf from Terran Gear turned on us. We had to put him down. James died in the escape, but Jaina made it out. He clucks his tongue softly. Interesting. That the elf is dead was expected. He was a dangerous and unreasonable person. Disgruntled, you might say, after years of service in our employ. His betrayal of you was inevitable. Thankfully, with his death, we have gained valuable insight into your character. He pauses for a moment, then continues. I trust that James suffered his accident on the way out of the building. Very convenient, and very much as we expected. You're performing exactly as we'd hoped that you would. Now, let us see how adequately you completed the task I set before you. Enter the following code into your PDA, if you please. 5256719. Touch the code into your PDA. You type the code as instructed and your PDA screen cuts to static. A moment later, a familiar image materializes on the screen. The penthouse room that you bugged. It appears to be a live feed from the cameras that you planted. You're sure that this room is secure? Oh, this is a different guy. You're sure that this room is secure? You've done a full sweep? Absolutely, sir. We've run multiple sweeps with a complete sensor package. And we brought in a mage to search for signs of astral tampering. It all checks out clean. You're completely safe in here. He lets out a heavy sigh. Thank gosh. Call downstairs and let my wife and kid know that it's safe to come up. Will do, sir. Is there anything else that I can do for you tonight? No, thank you. That will be all. You have a good... Suddenly, air in the room seems to ignite. There's a blinding flash and your PDA screen cuts to static. Figured that what we planted in that wall was a bomb. And that takes care of that. Please return to the Kriz Bazaar. The remainder of your post-run interview will conclude upon your arrival. Hang on, what the heck was that? He raises an eyebrow. What did it feel like? An explosion, of course. This one wasn't a surveillance operation, it was an assassination. It was both, and both tasks were carried out to the letter. You should be pleased, Holo. The run was a resounding success. You know what? Is he willing to do assassinations? It's kind of an important decision. You know what? Oh man, that guy had a wife and kids though. But they weren't there. They didn't kill them. They only killed the guy. If they had killed the wife and kids, I'd be nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. But you know what? We're gonna go with another satisfied customer. When I get hired to do a job, I deliver. Jenna covers her mouth with her hand, a horrified expression on her face. Oh gosh, I killed someone. The man is dead because of me. You didn't know, Jenna. None of us did. This isn't on you. The sob racks her chest. She begins to hyperventilate. I can never get away from this. This is going to follow me for the rest of my life. I killed people. I'm a murderer. There's a long pause, punctuated only by the muffled sound of Jenna weeping into her hands. Then Jira speaks. Your auditional is only halfway finished, Holo. I'll expect to see you directly, unless you object. I'm looking forward to hearing what you have to say about this, Jira. I'll see you soon. Very good. I'll be waiting. Ah, poor Jana, though. That's sad for her. Cruise Bazaar. Your return to the Cruise Bazaar is a quiet one. The train from the Frankfurter tour is empty, save for you. There's nothing to distract you from your thoughts. You're finished with the first part of your audition. Luca Dier is waiting at Cafe Cesve to administer the second. That went dark. Figured it probably would, though. That's usually what you end up with when dealing with things like this, where you don't know much about the mission. But, you know, who's to say that the future things will be assassinations from them? I mean, that guy could have been really, really bad. We didn't kill his family after all, so that's something. How much karma do we have? 3? Okay. Worry about that later. Bloop. Let's talk to this guy. Hello, welcome back, and my congratulations on a job well done. Thank you. Do you have my pay? I've got it right here. He reaches into his pocket and produces a slim plastic rod, a cred stick. And the change of plans on the run didn't bother you. Please be honest. I'd prefer if you didn't lie to me in the future, but otherwise, no. I've done worse runs before. That is fair, but if we are continue working together, you must accept the fact that you might encounter more changes of plan, like the one that you saw on your test run. An unfortunate cost of doing business, but one that you must be willing to bear. You see, the true purpose of this test is to gauge your adaptability. We need to know that you'll be willing to do what we tell you to do, regardless of your personal feelings on the matter. And we need to know that you will roll with the punches if circumstances change mid-run. If you work for my organization, you may be asked to do things that you find morally troubling. Sometimes it might even appear that we are lying to you. You can take comfort in knowing that everything that we request of you is ultimately for the greater good. And what is this greater good? Define it for me. You can't see the big picture. I can't either. I am, again, just a mouthpiece. The only ones who know my organization's ultimate ends are its ruling council, and they aren't in the practice of sharing information with their hirelings. But know that they are some of the most intelligent men on this planet, and they place a high priority on social order and stability, and those are good things by anyone's standards. So, he stares you in the eye. What do you think of all that? Every client I've ever worked for has kept secrets. I don't see how this is any different. After a brief pause, he nods, then reaches forward and pastes the cred stick into your hand. Congratulations, you have passed your audition. Welcome to the payroll. So what happens now? Now we part ways. Don't worry, I'll call you when your services are needed. He taps the neatly trimmed fingernail against the earpiece of his comlink. When I contact you with a new task, the choice of whether you take it or leave it will be yours. That's good. If you take it, return here and I'll pay you a fair sum for your services. If you leave it, well, there are some in my organization who will be quite unhappy. Good to know. Suppose that I'll be waiting to hear from you then. Very good. I'll be in touch. Alright. Sweet. Done. Mission complete. Let's talk to this girl again. She looks up from her comm, idly blowing a gum bubble and quickly popping it. Hello again. I hear you've been busy. Gossip travels fast, doesn't it? It's not gossip. It's work. Survival, really. What makes it that... What makes it... I don't think she's very young. I mean, guys, come on. What makes it that you need to survive working like this? Or aren't there child labor laws around here? Let's do what makes it. Well, you know, Altug always says, if you do not spy, how will you know who's boss? She waves her hand as though to excuse her poor memory. Or something like that. I'm just a kid. What do I know? Intel's important, but that shouldn't be a lesson when you're older, don't you think? But that should be a lesson for when you're older, don't you think? Cammy puffs up indignantly, and you realize how young she must really be. She can't be out of her teens yet. What does that mean? Chill, I only mean that it can be a hard life for a kid. She goes quiet for a moment, briefly looking down at her shoes before looking you straight in the eye. Yeah, it can be, but it's better than some other lives. Alta gave me a good job, and I'm super grateful for it. Which reminds me, I should get back to it. See you later. She lazily tips an invisible hat at you before returning to the comm at her wrists. Let's go back and see if that pay data came through for the, let's see if the lead has anything first. Nope. Let's go back to the safe house. We'll talk to Paul while we're here. See if anybody has any stuff for me working with the lodge. Blitz stubs out his cigarette at your approach. Holo, I was hoping I'd see you. Do you have another run lined up for us yet? I'm strapped for cash. Don't worry, we're doing fine on the job front. Amsel's working overtime. Oh, thank gosh. And thank you, Chief. Thank Paul, too, come to think of it. So, did you have a question for me, or was this just a social call? Why are you so strapped for cash with all the money, the work we've been doing? You should be rolling in. A new yen. What can I say, Chief? He tries a thoroughly unconvincing smile, but immediately seems to think better of it. The anxious look returns to his face. I have expensive tastes. I was hoping for a straight answer. You've got a talent for deflection, Blitz. And you're annoyingly persistent. If you must know, I'm in debt. That's where all the money's going. In debt to who? He hesitates before responding. When he does, his voice carries an edge of annoyance. No offense, but this is getting a little too personal, Chief. My debts are none of your business. You come to me begging for work, and then tell me that's none of my business? No, Blitz, you tell me why you need the money. Blitz shakes his head in exasperation. Alright, fine. First off, you don't need to worry about anyone coming after me. My debts are to a bunch of old contacts. If I don't pay them, I'm going to lose them. In this line of work, it isn't smart to burn bridges. Second, before you ask, those debts are for services rendered. I was in a tight spot, I needed some help, and I threw around a lot of IOUs to get it. Third, and finally, the trouble I was involved involved a girl. I'll tell you about it if you ask me to, but we're verging deep into personal feelings territory. So if you don't want to hear me sob over my ex-girlfriend, you'll drop the subject now. You're clearly preoccupied with this. In our line of work, preoccupied can get you killed, so spit it out and we'll deal with it. Blitz meets your gaze for a moment, then looks away and sighs. Alright, where to begin? I met Amelie in Dragonfall. She was the first person who was ever more important to me than myself. I was crazy about her, Chief. To this day, she's the only person I've ever met who could outdeck me. And the real kicker is that she wasn't even a decker by trade. There was nothing she wasn't good at. I like to dabble in rigging, but Amelie, that girl could pick up anything that she set her mind to. Sounds like a heck of a girl. She was. She made things right. No matter how stupid I was, no matter what I got myself into, she made it right. I don't think much of many people, Chief. Emotional attachments aren't really my thing. Love seems like a diluted word these days, so I won't waste it on Amelie. Let's just say that she was important to me. And then I lost her. I don't know what was happening. Came out of nowhere. One day she just was gone, along with most of my decking gear. The only explanation was a handwritten note on old-fashioned paper. Leave me alone. And that was it. We'd been together for years, and that was all she left me. That and this beat-up old cyberdeck. Naturally, I'd freaked out. We'd had our share of arguments, but we'd never had a huge blowout or anything. I couldn't think of anything that'd drive her to do a thing like that. Mostly, I felt hurt, so I searched for her, in the real world and in the Matrix. And when that turned up nothing, I started tapping my contacts. And that was when I started racking up debt. How much you want to bet that there's a link to her somewhere in the old cyber deck that she left for him? Let's take dibs. Comment below. You think I'm right or wrong? And so, did you find her? No, she's gone, Holo, without a trace. I looked high, I looked low, I poked into everything I could think of, and my contacts did the same. He shakes his head. She's gone, Chief, at this point. I've accepted that, but I still have to repay those debts. I'm surprised you've given up so easily. There must be some place you haven't looked. He blinks. I don't know, Holo. I really did look everywhere, and at great personal cost. If she means that much to you, you owe it to yourself to try. Yeah, you might be right. He shakes his head. I thought I was done with this, but you're right. Without some kind of closure, I'm never going to be at peace with this. Thanks for the talk, Chief. I'll let you know how it goes. You do that, Blitz. Good luck. Alright, let's see if what Amsel has to say. What do you got for me, buddy? Hello, welcome back. I have news for you. In your absence, I have been looking into the Harfeld Manor. Whatever Feuerschwing is up to, it's both large-scale and well-funded. I've uncovered a money trail leading from holding companies all over the world to an offshore fund with a dummy address. From there, all that freshly laundered money flows directly into the Harfeld estate. How much money are we talking about here? I can't name an exact figure, but we're talking about a lot of money. In the millions of new yen, most likely, certainly. Whatever the Fire Wing is planning, she has access to all the resources she'll need to carry it out. Alright, so the dragon has money. This isn't exactly new information. The Harfeld Manor reeked of wealth. True, but at the very least, this information helps to establish where all that money is coming from. I will continue digging into this while you and the team tackle your next run. With luck, I will have more information to share upon your return. Sounds good, Paul. One last thing, Holo. Elite was able to restore the readable surface of one of the Green Winters DVDs. If you'd like to take a look, you'll find it sitting beside the player. I'll check it out. Very good. Elite is still working on the other DVDs from the bundle. Many of them are extensively damaged, and getting anything off of them is proving to be quite a chore. She told me that she'll be in touch if and when she makes any headway. Thanks, Paul. We'll watch those later. We're gonna check the pay data, see if that's sold. And then we will do a quick talk to Eager and Glory and Dietrich and see if they have anything to say. If not, then we'll be done. Payback is sweet. The screen flickers to life and Maxim's face appears. He's wearing a broad grin, and you can hear the sounds of celebration in the background. This is, again, in case anybody doesn't know, in one of the previous episodes, I'll put a link right there to it. We helped a smuggler named Maxim. So he's contacting me for some reason. Hey there, Muscle. Not sure if Tuck gave me the right address, but I figured it was worth a shot. I don't know if you heard, but our favorite polo club got hit from all sides by the estate today. It was glorious. Anyway, just thought you'd want to share in the good news, and thanks for your help back there. I don't think we'd have made it out of there without you. He raises a hand in salute. Take care, Holo. The message ends and the image fades. You find yourself back at your inbox. Thanks. From Alexander. Hey, Holo. Uncle Dietrich told me that I could message you here, so I figured that I should. He probably told you that I'm living at Samuel's, huh? Well, that's where I am. It's different. I'll give it that much. I like that I don't get pressured to hurt people here, so that's good. And nobody smacks me around, even though I can tell that a lot of the orcs and trolls want to. I do get yelled at a lot and called a lot of names, but I guess that's making me feel bad about that kind of thing is all part of the plan. Life kind of stinks right now, but at least nobody is... I don't know why I censored that. But at least nobody is going to make me kill anyone. Uncle D says that's going to get better, and maybe it will. I don't know. Anyway, what I mostly wanted to say was thanks for not killing me back at the Humanist compound. I had a gun on you, so you totally could have, but you didn't, and I'm really glad about that. Thanks, Alexander. Go back. Open jobs directory. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Is it on the BBS? Yeah. Oh, okay, we don't have any. Claim payment for sold pair data. Sold Humanist safe house data. Only 460 new yen, but that's okay. Or 414 after the other stuff that goes with it. Let's search the BBS. Nothing there. Let's open the jobs directory and review notes on completed jobs. Oh, well, that wasn't necessary to read out loud. I think that's all that we need here. We'll look at the jobs directory later. Those are going to be the high-paying ones. This isn't the best of times. Come back later if you want to talk. I bet you I'm not going to be able to talk to anybody else. Hey, boss. Dietrich gives you a slight nod. What can I do for you? Have you ever heard of an organization called the Lodge? Lodge. He freezes up. Boss, do you mean the Black Lodge? I don't know. Maybe. Lodge was all that I heard. Let me describe them to you and you can tell me if what I'm saying fits. Shadowy, powerful, secretive as all heck, with deep pockets and a penchant for hiding the truth. They conduct all their business through dupes and go-betweens. He gives you a sideways glance. That sounds about right. That's them in a nutshell, yeah. Well, if it's them, and whoever you're talking about, I ain't saying it is, then I'd advise you to stay away from them. Stay far, far away. And whatever you do, don't take their money. If you do, they'll own you. Dietrich, I have something to tell you. If you're about to say what I think you are, don't. I don't want to know. Well, tell me what you heard about this Black Lodge, then. I need to know. Well, the story is that the Black Lodge is the mother of all conspiracies. Supposedly, they've been around for hundreds of years, and they've been practicing magic since well before the Awakening. Impossible, I know, but I believe it. You ever heard of the Masons, the Knights Templar, the Bavarian Illuminati? They were all puppets of the Black Lodge. None of them knew who they were working for, but the Lodge was there pulling the strings. They always have been, and they are still today. That's the story. I didn't realize that you were a conspiracy theorist, Dietrich. I ain't, but I've been around long enough to know that I should trust my gut, and it's telling me that the Black Lodge is real. Your mileage may vary, of course. Believe whatever you want. You already know what I think. I've asked him all these before. Nope. Take it easy, boss. See if Paul has anything to say about Black Lodge. Question for you about the Cruise Bazaar. Never mind, I know all that stuff. Alright. Let's see what he has to say about the Lodge. I had that question available, but I didn't ask him. We'll ask him that, and then we'll end the episode. Oh, never mind. Apparently I found out all I can from Dietrich. So, we're actually going to hang out right here. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this episode of Shadowrun Dragonfall Arcanox Knights. Thank you for joining me. If you like this episode, make sure to subscribe at the link down below. We really appreciate everything that you guys do, and yeah, so we'll see you all at the next episode, and good game, and good night.